One of your original hosts, along with,
Don Jorge El Alacran. We're back.
and got two beautiful people sitting here next to us. I'm going to tell you all about them in just a moment, but I want to explain kind of what we're doing. Normally, you would see us on Tuesday, and that's our political show. But guess what? We're doing something totally different. We're taking a break from politics. Because, as you know, our history, we do politics, but we also do kind of like a little bit of community relations. We have different organizations on. And we're so excited because we are going to welcome today a couple of people who are from the Lozada team, messed that up. And then also, Security National Mortgage is helping to sponsor this hour as well. We'll be here every Thursday at 4 p.m. We're a little late today. We apologize for that, but no worries, because from here on out, Thursday, 4 p.m. A little bit exceptions when we have holidays and stuff. So I'd like to welcome, and we're going to get to talk to these people. You're going to learn all about the housing market, real estate opportunities, all kinds of good stuff. We're so excited. So I'd like to introduce to you Carolina Gomez, realtor.
Hello, thank you. My name is Carolina Gomez. I'm born in Dominican Republic. Came to the country in 2020, and I've been a real estate agent since 2019. So I've been working for 2 years with Lozada and Lozada team, helping the community to be able to own a house, and I'm very proud of that. I'm happy with my job, and I love my job. So this is me.
Awesome, excellent. And then we also have here with us Edgar Garcia. Edgar, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Awesome, Alice. Thank you so much for having us here on Chip and Salsa. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, pretty much, my name is Edgar Garcia. I've been in the Valley since 84. So not born and raised, but basically a native guy. Sucked up all the heat of the desert. Yep. So pretty stoked to be here. Same thing. Been in real estate for about 2 years now. Been around real estate for a long time. Houses, people and stuff like that. So it just all of a sudden the spirit to kind of help people, to instruct people, and to basically serve our Hispanic community, because I think they're kind of underserved.
Yes.
I like to talk a lot, give a lot of information. Sometimes it kind of gets me in trouble, but I think once people get informed and they make a nice, solid decision, that's what kind of drives me. And we want to inform people and kind of let them know that they can also be homeowners. That doesn't take 2, 4, 10 years to do so.
American dream.
Yes. All we need is 5 minutes of your time, and we can get back to you at the end of the day, and we can make it happen. So.
And Edgar, I'm so glad you said that, because part of what we're going to do every Thursday, we'll have realtors here, and you'll get to meet Martha and Cristina. They couldn't be here today, but they'll be here next week. And so what will happen is, right after the show, if you'd like to come here, we are broadcasting from the community center here in South Mountain at 24th Street and Baseline. And you can come and speak with them afterwards. Like he says, spend 5 minutes. They'd love to talk to you, get their card, maybe you have some questions. And as you get used to watching the show, or you can even go on our Facebook site, okay, right now, because we're live streaming, ask a question. We'll try to monitor that. What's going to be a little bit different on this show, we're not going to break for commercials. It's more exciting. It's very exciting to do that. So
take advantage of that.
That's a really good point. Yeah, and you've got two fantastic people with lots of good experience, and like they say, they're really wanting to help the Latino community because, well, I just want to start with this, okay? So when we were meeting, and George was there, I had to be on the phone, but we were talking to Cristina and Martha, and we were hearing some tremendously awful stories that some of our community has to go through. Right now, rents are very high.
Yes.
And people are kind of desperate because they want to rent something. And she was telling a story about someone was taken advantage of. They said, oh, yeah, just leave me $1,000 at the doorstep or something. And it was not legit. Maybe you can share some of these awful things that you don't have to do. You don't have to go through that.
Yes.
Yeah, people, watch out. Watch out for those fraudulent people out there. It's pretty common, more than you guys think. Typically, it's like, yeah, I have this house, we put a house for sale, and next thing you know, somebody says, hey, this house is actually for rent, and next thing you know, people are sending them money, and then they come in trying to get the keys, and it's like, hey, it was fraudulent and stuff like that. So before you do anything, don't send anybody money. Try to make sure it's 100% vetted. A lot of these homes are actually managed by management companies that you can actually talk to somebody. But yeah, buyer beware by all means. I mean, it's common sense stuff, but I know people are desperate. A lot of time, what's going on right now, people that have been renting for a long time, time, now the owners want to sell the house. So there you go, 30 days to go get a new place. So now you're kind of in a bind to get a new place. And I think with all that commotion and going around, people kind of just, it kind of slips through the cracks. And next thing you know, you're out $3,000-$5,000. So yeah, buyer beware. Yeah, definitely.
And adding to that, if you are in that situation that they tell you got 30 days to move, call us, call Lozada team, and we can help you to find. We are working with a management company that can help us to get you a rent until we can get you qualified and move you into your own home.
What is that number for if they wanted to call you for Lozada? Or do you want to give your own numbers? You can. Well, or just go to the website.
Yeah, go to Lozada team website, and you will get information there. You can leave your message, your number, your name, and we can call you a private message. Or my number is 480-702-5838. My name is Carolina.
Great. Let's repeat that number again, Carolina.
480-702-5838. I'm pretty sure we can get Christina's number.
Yes, we'll have that for you, and also if after the show, you can always just text us or direct message us, whatever, on Facebook, and we'll put all that information. We might even end up creating a separate page, on Facebook. That will be strictly for the show.
Right.
And that way,
Awesome.
because I don't want people to get confused because
yeah.
we're so affiliated with the politics, but it's no
But
politics.
my point
it's
was,
community.
if you are in that situation, call us. We can help you, and throw us a real estate agents that are real, that you can go to their office, that you know that they're gonna be able to help you for real.
Carolina, you were talking about, and this is a question I'm curious about. So somebody's renting, and is it a law they have to give them 30 days notice? Is it written into leases? How does that all work?
Yes, if they have a contract, they have to give them a 30 days notice. But some people do to rent by own, meaning like they know the people and they just rent it, and it's even worse because they don't have nothing on paper. So I can tell you, move tomorrow and you have to, leave. But those people, they don't even know if their credit is ready for buying with the down payment assistance, for example, and they can buy a house and not even need much money, and to go to another renting that is going to be credit check, and then it's going to be fee, and then 2 months of rent up front. Sometimes they have to spend more than using the program with Security National Mortgage with the down payment assistance, which help you to 3%, sometimes to 5%. So you basically come out with $1,000, $2,000 out of your pocket. So it's even cheaper to buy than rent.
And we were talking before the show on how, I was a renter for a very, very long time because you always think, I can't afford a house, I can't do that, it's just too much money. But rents are pretty high right now, and you were saying might be a
moving,
consideration.
the costs are moving just to move in the rent.
Yes.
Besides, you have to have a certain credit. If you don't have 640 or 650, sometimes they don't even take your application, and you run to and sometimes you spend $300 just paying for $40 per adult, because you have to pay per adult. So if it's two people, if it's husband and wife, you have to pay 2 applications to get denied, and then you move to the next one. It becomes expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely expensive. So there's definitely out there rentals rights. So we recommend people to look them up and stuff like that. Very easy to find. It kind of tells you what your rights are, or give us a call. We can direct you the right way. But definitely it's going on because of the shortage of homes and how high they're going, and people are selling it, and just creating a lot of people that needing rent and stuff like that, and they're getting
and the restrictions to get in. So it will be
So
that credit.
is it a buyer's market right now or a seller's market? And explain kind of what that is, because people hear that, but I don't really know what that means.
Right. So the market, depending on which side of the market you are, definitely if you're in the buyer side and the seller side. So right now we consider it a seller's market, meaning that the homes are going for top dollar, and the sellers for the most part are not willing to assist the buyers with some of the closing costs, some of those prepaids, like your insurances if you live in an HOA and stuff like that. When it's a buyer's market, they're more willing to do so because they want to sell their home, and they kind of assist the buyer, and it kind of like a win-win. But right now, it's that with the buyer's market, you can get your home for top dollar, not kind of assist the buyers and stuff like that. But on the flip side, it's also a good market for the buyers right now, because you're going to see the lowest interest rates you have seen in a very long time, historical low. So right now is the time to buy, if not to get set up for you to buy. So in that regards, I think it is a seller's market, but it's also a good time to buy as well, depending where you at.
Now the interest rates would bring down your monthly mortgage.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's very important.
It is. Yeah. Basically,
On
you're
long
paying
term.
less for the money that you're borrowing. So it's always good to pay less for the more you're borrowing, definitely.
We always like to save money. As Latinos, that's very
Yes.
high
But
priority.
if you're a buyer, if you're looking to buy, you should do it now before, because the house is going to increase next year 8%, 8 to 10%.
Is that the prediction? Wow.
That's the prediction.
Yes.
It's starting the year. So if
Exactly.
you
There
hurry
goes.
up before January, you can get it under that.
So they lock you in on the mortgage rates. Let's say
when you
bought
submit
a-
an offer and you get under contract, they lock your rate.
So they lock those rates in. So next year they won't come up with higher rates, right?
Correct. No,
If
you
locked in.
basically
For-
all there
fixed for
for the
30
most
years.
part you're getting nowadays is a 30-year fix. Bottom line, so nothing scaling, nothing going up, nothing coming due, second mortgage, silence. That's basically what I was in trouble the first time, long time ago, back in '09, so to speak. Those products are good for some folks, but they're they're not available. So everybody, that's the first question that basically bars ask us. Okay, where's the step loan? Where's the? I was like, they're all 30-year exactly. And as a buyer, you basically get what we call a closing disclosures towards the end before you buy your home, all the way to the end, and you basically don't commit to nothing unless you don't get what you promised from the lender and stuff like that. So that's another way that you can basically know that you get a good deal, because everything's black and white, nice, shiny, low rate for you guys.
Is it easier to go to your bank or your lending institution first and let them know, let you know what you qualify for, and then go to the realtor, or is it better to go through you and you'll
Would they
help
go
them do that?
through
Or
Security
Security
National?
National?
It's both ways
Both
okay,
ways,
but we
yeah.
prefer to meet with the clients first if they're looking for a house, and then we can take it to a good hands. And we work for more than 2 years with Security National Mortgage. We know
Right.
then they can close the deal, so we know there's going to be a good loan for our client, and that's important because that client is going to be forever client. So
Well, and a lot of people, like even the first time that I bought a house, you don't know what you're doing, right? But the realtor is such a good guidance, like your little guardian angel for you is what I like to
Yes.
call it, because a lot of people, you just don't know. It's not like you
I
buy
call
a house
it a
every day.
marriage. They marriage to me when I
That's-
sell a house to them. They call me for this, they call me for that. So I'm like,
Yes.
man, I have like 1,000 husbands.
So you stay in contact with the people after the sale of the home?
Yes, yeah,
I
that's
do.
It's like a
forever.
family.
Yeah, they
right?
became
Yeah,
a
they're
friend. They invite you
forever,
to the
yeah.
quinceañera, to the menudo,
Exactly.
to everything.
Family.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
just
familia.
Want to add a little bit to what Carolina was saying, especially about going to your bank and other lenders. There is such a thing called a good faith estimate that basically allows buyers, to go look for the three best rates and terms. So starting with your bank, they got some of the best terms available, but sometimes a private mortgage lender like Security National Mortgager has less restrictions to get into
qualify.
The bank might want somebody with the utmost best credit score and stuff like that, and that's
Credit
it's
kind
good.
of perfect and stuff like
Correct,
that.
yeah.
And sometimes people
So,
have history. In
Once you have one, everybody wants to beat it or match it. So some folks just go to one, and then they end up finding out they could get a better rate, and just because they didn't exercise their good faith estimate, deal that they can get from different lenders and banks. So I recommend folks to go ahead and do that.
That's really good information. So once again, we just want to remind you that this Chips and Salsa Hour, we're going to have to come up with, we're thinking about calling it the voice of the community, la voz de la comunidad.
Yes.
So if you have any other ideas too, or, as we go along, can develop it, because it's really...
I think we love that one because we help the community. We love to help the community. Yesterday we went to an event wrapping gift for the kids in Rocky Point, and we just had a blessed time.
Because the community
and they-
wants help.
Yes.
Wants
And they
needs
need help.
They
Yeah.
need help. They have to have something they believe in.
Right.
So la voz de la
Entrance.
comunidad is perfect.
Yes,
You know,
I agree with you.
La
George.
gente hablando con la gente.
And something
Yeah.
that we're
Ayudando,
striving
right.
with Lozada team, we see that there's nobody I don't know if it's the right term, basically being exposed in a Hispanic real estate market. Nobody's kind of standing out per se. So we want to be that one, but we also want to do it the right way with helping people. And like I said, that's the first model.
And Christina, that's her mission. She loved to stand for the
yeah,
community, and
exactly.
she liked to help people and help us as a real estate agent under her team to help others. She always teaches
When I met
us.
Christina, I met a down-to-earth person
Oh, yes.
who
Yes.
cares about the comunidad.
Sí.
And that's why I thought the La
She
Voz de
loved
la
what she
Comunidad,
does.
because she speaks to the community.
Right.
And
Yes.
having you beautiful people here representing her,
Thank you.
I'm amazed.
you.
I'm amazed.
Thank you.
Lozada.
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 team
Lozada team.
is fantastic. You should look if you
George is going to teach you how to pronounce that.
Lozada.
The Lozada team.
Lozada team.
The Lozada team. How's that?
Number one in Maricopa County. Just to
Number
let
one?
you know.
Are you guys number one? Seriously?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Yes,
That's
we are.
fantastic.
For 2 years.
Yes,
2 years.
Fantastic.
in a
For
row.
2 years in a row.
Yes.
That is
That
so
speaks.
fantastic.
We
That
are
means she's
22
helping the
agents
community.
now under Cristina, and we are so glad
She's
to
top
be
10
with
agent in our brokerage, so you're talking to top 10 agent.
You're
right
top
there.
10?
Yes.
You're among the top 10? Fantastic.
Thank
You
you.
know,
We're a
me and
high-paced,
Christina, we were there,
high-paced
so.
team.
That means
High-paced,
she's
high
helped the
turnover.
community for a long time, and she's helped a lot of Latinos
Yes.
qualify for the American dream. And that's all it's about. It's the American dream. So you can qualify for the American dream. So you say, when you
Yes,
come
you
to this
can.
country, you say, I want to live the American dream. Soy Latino, but I want to live the American dream. And that's what Lozada,
pretty good,
does.
George. You got it.
and Christina and her team does. It's help you achieve the American dream. And we're going to show in coming weeks how you can
Yes.
apply for that
The
American
benefits,
dream
yeah.
and actually accomplish it, because that's what we're going to be reaching out. That's what is La Voz de la Comunidad, to reach to you for that American dream. And we're going to have testimonials here, right?
Yes, we
We're
do.
going to have all kinds of good stuff. I mean,
People that have
you're going to
qualified.
want to tune in every Thursday at 4 p.m. And one of the reasons we were so excited also to work with you guys and Christina and Martha is because, you know, in the Latino culture, we are family.
Yes.
I mean, our family is so important to us.
Somos familia.
And I'm
Yes.
lucky enough, you know, you have our own home, and it's really your home. It's so important to you.
It is.
And these guys, I mean, you think, well, she wanted not just to reach Spanish speakers or it the whole thing. I mean, even if you're not Latino, just like our Chips and Salsa show.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because
we
we
help
are
all
We
the
are
community.
bilingual, and
Yes,
we help
yes.
anyone that needs to buy a home.
Yeah,
And I
and
think-
such knowledgeable people. It's
Yeah, I
fantastic.
think Christina's mission, besides helping the community, is why she make this team. Her dream to make a team is to have more people that doing the same that she's doing, helping in big portion.
Yes.
Like
That's great.
it's very tiring for her just to do it by herself, so she need a team, and that's what she did.
Well, and I know too. I have friends that they do kind of real estate kind of part time also.
Yes.
So it's nice if you can do that, and you like. But what better thing? I worked for a mortgage company for like 6 months. It was a little temporary job, or a year. I can't remember now. But what was really cool is the agents. They were excited and they worked with the realtors. And like you say, it is the American dream. I mean, what more? You have your home. You come up. You're not dependent on anybody else. You can do the freedom. America is so great because it's free,
Yes.
and you have freedom in your home.
Exactly.
And you know, I was raised in a Latino family. I'm a Latino myself. You own a house, and then your relatives are like, man, I'd like to own a house
Yes.
too, but I can't qualify.
I don't
The
think I will.
Lozada
A lot of
team
people think
is
that.
gonna change that.
Yes,
It's
sir.
gonna show your relatives and your family that they too can afford houses.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be $1 million mansion, but it's a house where you're so proud to own. Because when you open the door, you know that's mine. They can't just kick me out. This is my house. This is mi casa.
Right, right.
And it's an investment too,
Yeah.
because it's your home that give you happiness, but it's as well, it's an investment. You put in your money in something that you are saving it.
Correct.
You're not throwing it in the trash like when you're renting.
That's right.
Yes.
Let's go through that kind of that step, because there's somebody out there and they're like, oh, you know, I don't make enough money. I would never even think about that. I mean, I just want to invite you, because why not give these guys a call? Maybe go through a scenario and just. They'll ask you a few questions. They could probably tell you, and if you're not ready now, maybe you will be later, and they can guide you.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes,
the idea?
that's
Pretty
good.
much. We got people that say, hey, I didn't think I owned a home for 10 years. We got people that say, yeah, I run my credit, and next thing you know, they're in a home. They didn't think. It's like, I didn't think I was ready, and some people are ready. They don't understand the process. You don't know what you don't know, and that's what we're here for, to put those pieces together, give you information on how to do it, and make it as quick as possible. And just
Why rent a house for $1,100 or $900 when you could be buying a house for
Correct.
$900 or even $800 because they brought your mortgage down with the low interest rates that are now?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think about that, because Latinos are smart.
Yes.
Don't take it. Latinos and Hispanics are smart. We're conservative. We love our family,
yes.
and we could think about 900 renting, 900 buying. It's only common sense.
So one thing that you say, George, too, they kind of point out is it's people that already own a home as well. They want to refinance into a lower rate. That's also going to help to lower your interest rate. I mean, your monthly
payment.
rate.
Monthly payment.
And they just don't do it because it's kind of good. And
already
$1,200
said
you can
there.
also bring it down to $800, and you can also bring down the whole debt down by just bringing down your interest rate over time and stuff like that. So a lot of people don't do it because they think they're okay with it. It doesn't hurt ask because you'll be surprised.
And the more you do it, the more you have that house, the better your credit rating gets, the better you look on paper, so you can buy another a car that you've been wanting to buy for your family, or other things.
Even for your
credit.
status, like our people, majority DACA, they have resident card, whatever. When you can apply for your citizenship, it's really good for them to view that you have
that's
you
a
own your
really
house.
good point.
I mean, that's
I
a
didn't
point
know
that it helped me when I, became a citizen. I put my house. I own a house at the moment, and it makes you feel like you are here for good. Like
you got
like
roots,
the things
you got roots. You're planting foundations. They see it as their residence, and
You're planning to stay here.
Planning to stay, and home ownership makes everything safe for the neighborhoods, the kids. Makes you proud of your neighborhood, makes you keep it up and stuff like that. So it's definitely for the wellness of America, the whole American dream, and owning home ownership is definitely give you the chance to also invest. And we got folks that started with $150 condo, and they were young then, and now they got a baby. He just happened to me, and now he has a beautiful 4-bedroom home. That it was because of that little condo, and he used to rent a room at my brother's house. I remember this. So it just it just happened the other day. I closed, and we were going back and reminiscing. I'm like, man, I never thought I'll sell you a house, because I wasn't a realtor back then, but because of my friendship with him, I seen him kind of roll, and it's just beautiful. And we got hundreds of stories that way, and that's what we love what we do. People ask us, hey, it's hard work, real estate. It is. I mean, when I say it's easy, but if you love what you do, you can be working 7 days a week, and you're helping people, so it fulfills more than your pocket. It fulfills your heart, and it makes you a purpose, especially in the community, not just Hispanic community, but the community as a whole in Arizona.
Well, Edgar and Carolina, I can just tell, we just really met them today, believe it or not. But you can tell, you guys really like what you do, don't you?
Oh, yeah, we love it. We
We're
work
busy.
every day as well.
We're going to work after this. We're going to go work after
already got
this.
appointments and
We probably won't finish till 12.
And I'm glad you said that, because like I say, in future shows, or even today, you know what, if you're in the area, 24th Street and Baseline,
Stop by.
come on
Yes.
by and talk to these guys.
Yes,
And
love to meet you guys.
they'll give their card and do that, and you could talk to Edgar, and I'm not sure what you're telling me. I'm sorry about that. You could talk to Carolina Gomez and also to Edgar Garcia.
Yes.
And do that, and they're with the Lozada team.
Yes.
Okay, great. Sorry about that. Now, did you decide if you wanted to give the number or just the website for the Lozada team?
Probably the website, yeah.
All right. And the
Phone number
Okay.
for Christina, please.
All right. So you're
Can
going to
we
get.
get
You're gonna get it.
We
for
have an
us?
assistant who's going to
You're
get
gonna get it for us?
Christina's direct number for us.
Well, if anything, I'll give you my number.
Go ahead.
Jamie
You-
to
go
work.
ahead. Number
So
if you
Edgar
like.
Garcia, 623-698-9204. You can call me. I'm here to help. Please call me. I'm here to help. We're here to help. Lozada team. We want to give you all the information we know.
You get a
We
22 pack for one deal. So you call us on the team, and you get all these agents going to help you.
We
All
want to
this
empower
talent.
you. We
Yes.
want to empower you. We want to make you happy. You want your family on a home, and we're here to help. We're here to help. Help us be happy. Come.
And I
let
know
us
one
help
thing
you.
from Latinos, they're very scared. That's one
We're
thing
more,
that we
a little
all
more
have.
timid about things, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that is our
Yeah.
culture.
That's
culture,
what
yes.
I know, that we are a little
We
more
tread
scared,
lightly.
and then sometimes they don't even try because they are scared at the new, just the change. Don't pay rent. Get your house. Call us, and we're gonna help you.
I love that. I love that
Yes.
you just keep
You gotta-
saying that message there. Okay, we got a number. Okay, I'm just going to steal this for just 1 second. All right.
You beat me to it, Julie.
Okay, Cristina Lozada, and she's a real estate professional.
Yes.
You can call her 602-460-4295. I'm going to give that to you again, okay? 602-460-4295. I'm going to give her email because maybe you're a little shy, okay? You want to email her? That's cool. It's Cristina, Cristina, Lozada, Lozada, at live.com. Cristina Lozada at live.com.
And you can find her on Facebook, Cristina Lozada Realtor.
Cristina Lozada, Realtor?
Realtor.
Okay, great. Good.
We're going to empower the community through home ownership. And these people are going to start it. The Lozada
How about the Lozada team? Yeah.
is going to do it. And the community needs to be empowered. And that's all it's about. That's why I'm doing this, and that's why Alice is doing this, because we want to reach out to the community through our program, the Chips and Salsa Show.
It's another dimension for us,
Yeah.
really. And our other show, we always have little community service things, adoption, a lot of different organizations, veterans, and things like that. So that's why we're so excited to partner with you guys. It's going to be a fantastic partnership.
We are so happy to be here and
Right.
to be.
And we still do our Tuesday show, but our Thursday show is going to be for the community. and it's going to be very, very.
And make
well.
sure to tell your friends about it and anybody that could be interested. And you never know, because even younger people, people are you work so hard. You work so hard at what you do. And if you have the chance of ownership, or maybe you're 20 and you're thinking, okay, I really don't want to buy a house now, but you want to plan for the future, you can call the Lozada team. Call these guys, and they might tell you, okay, here's what you need to do. Maybe you need to, what would you tell somebody? Say I'm 22 years old. I say, okay, you know what, Edgar? Okay, I just started working. I've got a good job, and I'm renting right now, but I do want to own a house like in 3 or 4 or 5 years. What are some kind of tips you can give me as a single person? Maybe I'm going to get married soon. I don't know.
Well, the very first tip before you do anything, I would tell you to come and talk to us.
Of course.
Yes.
Because we're gonna run your temperature. We're gonna see how your financial
through.
health.
Yeah.
Like you said, you might be ready then, but we don't know till we run you through our system. Basically, Secure National Mortgage is what they do for us. They basically they fill out the application. They go through the credit checks and all that stuff, and basically just lays out
you the
if
homework.
they're ready to go.
What
Yeah,
you
they
gotta
give you
do.
homework. So that would be the best thing. And based on what we find, then we give you recommendations. We don't tell you what to do. We say, like, this is what you need to do to get to this credit levels. They're just recommendations. If you work with us, we work with you, and we're going to get you there.
And also as a realtor, we kind of do follow up. We kind of keep you on track.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks. Hey, are you doing your homework? Are you doing your homework? We're almost there. Let's check off mark from the list what we got
You
to
need
do.
cheerleaders sometimes, so we're there for them.
Yes.
And there's little tips.
At least I do that.
And there's little tips.
And I
all
know
the
my
realtors.
I know
can't speak
my
for all
team does
realtors.
We
that.
can't speak for all
These
realtors.
guys,
Yes.
they do.
There's
Yes.
little tips, and
We'll
they'll
take care
tell
of
you, balance out your credit
Yes.
credit cards.
Yes.
Try to
Yes.
pay off in a reasonable
Get your
manner
debt
your credit
down.
card.
And,
Get
and they
your
have a name.
FICO score.
Those clients that are not ready now, we call them savings accounts.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Savings
Yes,
account.
we call them
I
savings
like
account because they know now in the account, but they will be.
Be ready.
So, like you say, George, you said there were little things. They most of the time they are little things, but if you don't do it, make a big impact.
you don't know, you have
But we
to
tell
do it.
folks, hey,
Yeah.
there's just little things you got to do, and you're right. There's not big things to do, and we just get you there, and we make it happen.
We have those clients that we take it to Security National, and they like, no, I think my credit is like 450, and when they run the credit, they're 680, ready to buy.
Wow.
Ready to buy.
They don't
Wow.
have no clue how check credit or how their credit are or anything.
One question: do you do Hispanic military people that have
VA?
VA benefits?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Security National has
Yeah,
those loans.
we basically we love to work with those. We take care of them. We give them the
VA
due
loans.
service exactly they deserve. Not only with the loan, but also as a service to us. At least I do. I sell and buy people's houses like I was buying it for myself, not even for other people. And I would do it like I want to be treated. And I do believe that our VAs have put in a lot, have done a lot for the country, and the least they can serve is a good service and a good home to live under. And we pride that. And for the most part, we do try to help out. We do give credits,
Right.
something like that we kind of help out and stuff like that. So a lot of things that we do for VA community because they're dear to our hearts, because they already gave their service and now we want to give back to them.
They deserve it.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
yeah.
They do get benefits.
VA, first responders, or police officers, or nurses, fire department. There's tons of programs out there for you guys, and also discounts that you can get for being a first responder. Not just so yeah, by all means, come and talk to us and stuff like that, and we can make it also help help
We
you
can
guys.
provide more information
More
for
information. Yep.
In this COVID environment or anything, is there anything special people have to do or think about?
As far as buying a home, or just in general
Just
looking for homes,
has it changed things? Because when I was looking for a house, this is a long time ago. I've been in my house like 17 years, but the realtor would come and just pick us up and take us everywhere and
Right.
go see homes.
It's been changed a little bit since then.
A little different. This is a little different, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I have
now
you guys
you
here.
drive your car,
We can
we
learn
meet
so
you
much.
there.
There you go.
Just depends what they want to do. If folks
Yeah.
want to get chauffeur around, hey, by all means,
Yeah.
let's jump in my
Some
car.
people don't
We'll go
drive.
around.
Yeah, we pick
Some
'em
people
up.
like to meet us, but things have changed with the COVID. By all means, we have to we have to
Risk.
protect our clients and also the people's homes. Some of homes are still vacated; they're still occupied by the owners. So we provide everything provided: masks, booties, gloves, whatever it means, and also a lot of information that we can give
So you can still tour the house. You just have to put booties on.
Correct.
Yes.
You have to put a mask on.
Correct.
And
Yeah,
you're
the
doing that when
basic
you go to
stuff.
Walmart, or you're doing that when you go to Costco.
Yeah.
So it's not a
Same
big
thing.
deal.
Yep.
Some
until
people do the
pandemic is
application
over.
in the phone instead of go at the office
Sure.
with the lender. But besides that, I mean, we try to take all the precaution with COVID. But
Good.
we're still working. We're still helping the people.
Yep.
And when this year is being successfully, like sales has been very good.
You've had a good year.
It is.
Well, this valley, I mean, my goodness, the growth is amazing. Even down here where I live, wow! And it keeps, and that's probably everywhere in the whole valley, I guess.
It is, yeah. Maricopa County has been the fastest growing county, I think, I know it was the last couple of years. I think it probably is. Buckeye, Arizona, the fastest growing city in the nation. And it just,
And a lot of companies moving to Arizona
Right.
for
Yeah.
investment.
right, a lot of tax breaks. I mean, everywhere you go, you got warehouses, apartment complexes. That kind of only tells you one thing. In other areas of the nation, it has kind of, you got your pockets where it doesn't, real estate doesn't even exist. Chicago, Detroit, some places are giving away houses. Come and move in. But Arizona, especially Maricopa County, we have a big exodus. California, the Midwest.
inventory is so short here.
Right. So
That's why it's hard right now to get your clients on
and
the
the heat isn't that bad.
fast. You have to look and look.
When
because,
people move out here, they say, "Well, it's hot." It's hot until you get used to living here in Arizona. I've been here 20 years. And
we have a lot of
you
people
learn.
moving
You
from
learn.
Texas, California.
It's beautiful weather. It's
Washington.
beautiful
You come
weather.
here.
It's raining today, but it's beautiful weather. It's always sunny. Arizona is the place to be.
And we
Yes.
have
It
air
is.
conditioning. That's why.
Yes,
It
you don't
works
have to
very
be
well.
outside. You can get in the house and you'll be fine.
Well, it's really true. Yeah, I think Maricopa County has like 200 people a day. The last statistic I heard that were moving into Maricopa County, and like you mentioned, Buckeye. I was just in Buckeye the other day, and that place, it's amazing. Well, you kind of live out that area that way too.
Well, yeah, I live in Tolleson, but my sisters and my daughter live in Buckeye. Yeah, so they love it. The stores are, they're springing up everywhere.
Yes.
The Walmarts, all the box stores, they're all springing up over there because houses are just being multiplied. It's just
Yes.
Yes,
fantastic.
it's a beautiful place to raise a family, definitely. Yeah.
Now, how long have you guys been doing real estate?
2 years.
Been doing real estate for 2 years active. Combined, we have about 17 years of experience with Lozada team because that's who we tap on the shoulder, so to speak. But we're part of a big, high-paced turnover team. Not a lot of people want to come to a type of place like that because you are a high-paced turnover team. But that's basically we learn how to do that, and for that we got we think a lot of experience. What I think, because we do a lot of we go through a lot of scenarios in a short time. Maybe in 2 years we already have like a 6-7 year experience span. But just with Christina, with the Lozada team, with Next Gen Real Estate, we got a lot of support with Security National Mortgage, with Martha and Christina. They couldn't be here. We're just a big family, and we're kind of next door to each other. We're kind of neighbors.
Mission.
We're kind of
And it's help
neighbors,
our
so
community.
we kind of just it's a strong team, and I think that's why we've been successful because we do have a strong connection, got partnership and stuff like that with Security National Mortgage.
Well, and I can tell you because, like I told you, this is the first day we've just met them, but you're very comfortable, very personable, super knowledgeable. Because that's the thing too. When you work with somebody, because when you work with your realtor, she's right. Carolina is right, because you will be talking to them a lot. You want to feel comfortable.
Yes.
I'm going to share a bad experience, okay? And I know you guys aren't going to do this, but I remember the first person, oh my gosh, started criticizing my husband on some different things, some personal things, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, you know what?
Wow.
I really just don't want to work with you. And it's just really important. You want to get somebody that you can call them up and feel comfortable. It's very personal. You're going to
Yes.
buy a home, and you want that to be that way. So I'm real good about. I'm very particular about good energy, and I think they have good energy, George.
To me,
Thank you.
Latinos love la familia, and if you could make the Lozada team part of your familia,
Lozada.
and it means so much because we believe in honesty, and we believe in feeling the right vibe, like Alice just said. So it's
And George, just like I did, if you don't like the realtor you're with, you could fire them and call one of these guys.
Exactly.
You could do that.
Yes. We love
Very
our
easy.
client so much that she brings empanadas to every closing. So
Man,
if that doesn't get you
empanadas.
sold, I don't know what's going to get you. But
Yeah, we celebrate big.
Yes.
We're big and we celebrate big.
Well, you're a chef, or were a chef?
Yeah, I was a chef for 18 years until I quit and became a realtor 2 years ago. But
Hey, you wanna
I
brag
still
about
have my
your chef?
catering on the side, and then
Yeah,
I still love to cook.
Well,
so-
give that a plug. Go ahead, Carolina. Give that a plug.
What's your show?
About your show.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel, Los Realteros, and you can watch our show, Cenando con los Realteros, which is about cooking and talking about real estate. So next episode tomorrow. So watch
So
us.
how would they find you on YouTube or where? would they
Yes,
find you?
YouTube Los Realteros. That's the name of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, what's that?
So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Los Realteros de Lozada team.
Yeah. So we kind of became a little subgroup of Lozada team because we were always together. We started together and we kind of gravitate to each other because we would learn off each other. And next thing you know, we're
And
like,
if I
you know
can
what?
show it, he showed for me or my other partner,
Oh,
Cynthia.
nice.
So
Yeah,
it's
so-
kind of like
Backup.
Yes, so you got
backup.
3 for 1, so it's always good.
You guys ever have seminars for groups of people?
We,
now that
we
we
have in
Zoom.
the past, what was that with the...
That was like in February when we had the
yeah,
last one with
before
Security National.
COVID.
It was like a first-time buyers classes and stuff
yeah,
like that.
COVID came in and put a
Yes.
screech on some things for us, but yeah.
We are
that-
putting something together now to do kind of like a Zoom
Oh,
kind
there
of
you go.
class. So
Oh,
we can
okay.
still do it, but people stay home. Or a small group like of 6 or 8 people, and we can do it in a big conference room that they have. But we're working on it.
And
We'll let you know
and
for the
then
next show.
space it out, right?
Correct, yeah, correct. So,
Yes.
but we definitely want to get the message out and just let people know that, yeah, you can do it too. Just all you got to do is give us a call and know what we need to do. And
Or come down to the center on
Yes.
Thursday and meet some
Yes.
of the realtors
Exactly,
because they'll
yes.
be here.
Yeah,
The
we can
counselors
help.
will be here, and
yes.
Takes
it's every
5 minutes to
Thursday
take your
night.
info, and then we go from there.
We do our show at 4:00, but I'm sure they'll be open before and after we do our
Yes,
show.
please.
Because we do our
Yes.
show for an hour, but
And we started a little late today. That's why we're going past. We're going to have the show until about 5:15. But even if you're hanging around,
Yes.
and if you can't do it this Thursday, or maybe you know somebody else who's like, you know what, I want them to go meet these guys and ask a few questions.
Or pass the information,
Thursday.
and we can call
Right.
them. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, and it's whatever's convenient for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Come visit us. We'd like to take a picture with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. You could do the background of the Lozada
Yeah.
team. Right on. So how many years? Talk a little bit about Christina and Martha too. How long have they had their business? Do you know?
I know Christina's...
I'm giving you a test here.
Yes, right. Yeah, I
She
gotta dig.
got the group together. She put it together in 2018.
18, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but she's been a realtor for like 12 years now.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martha, I think she have like 20 some years being a lender. So
A lot of
she's the
experience.
boss.
Yes, a lot of experience there.
And here in the valley.
Yes.
Yes.
So
She's
they
been
know-
with different companies but now. She's with Security National, I believe it's 3 years now, but she's have a lot of experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Christina's a great leader. She pushes us to kind of grow, and not only tells us, she kind of shows us. So
You can tell we're here
she's
today.
a great mentor.
A good teacher.
Not because I work for her, but she's a great mentor.
She's fantastic.
She's like,
She's
okay, you
fantastic.
guys go.
She's listening.
Sorry,
okay.
Eva.
Sorry, Gefa.
Christina, you're the best, man. You are the best. Absolutely.
She's the best mentor
No,
that
she
I
is.
could
She's the
ever
best
have.
mentor. I mean,
Yes.
she's her sister. What can you say?
Yeah, we're like a family.
Where
we
we
hang
gonna
out
go when
together.
your
We
boss-
work together. Yep.
It's a great atmosphere, and I think that this is what she has developed. You know,
Yeah.
and we just want to grow and help people. That's it. Help the community, anybody, just the whole community,
And we're
by
not
what we
going
know how to
nowhere.
do through real estate. Yes.
You know what else I'd like to plug because you're such nice people too. Maybe you're thinking about a real estate career. I bet you could come and talk to these
Yes.
guys.
The
And-
best thing to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lozada team.
And you'll see what they think about it. You know,
Yeah, and if you are a realtor with another company, you still can call us and see if you want to come over.
these guys are good
Yes.
cross sellers.
We are recruiter too.
Yeah. That's what I brought her.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic. All right, so I don't want to forget to talk about anything. Is there something that we haven't? See, they're reminding us somebody's honking their horn out here. I hope that's not my alarm. Is there anything that we haven't? We're going to have shows. We're going to have different kinds of topics. We're going to talk about the economy, certain areas of the valley. Is there anything special that you would like to talk today on our? What do we call it? The inaugural show, Steve? And I want to give credit. Steve Palmer is helping us out today. He's doing a great job. And also behind the screen, or the cameras, if you want to say, is Julian Allison. He's the owner of Central City Radio, and that's how you can find us. Plus, before we get to all that, so when you listen or watch the show, you can always do that on Central City Radio, which there is a free app you can download from centralcityradio.com and carry that around with you. Because after we do this show, you can go back and listen to it again. It's a podcast. Or we also live stream on Facebook on the Chips, Letter N Salsa Show, and also Talk Central Phoenix, which is on Facebook. I think we're recording the YouTube right now, or is our YouTube live? We're recording the YouTube.
Live.
Oh, it is live. Oh, okay, good. So you could also go to our YouTube, which is Chips and Salsa live, and then I don't know. It might be in the future that we'll be doing more YouTube stuff and partnering with them too. And if you have any questions at all, just let us know.
Remember, it's Chips, the letter N, Salsa. People get confused sometimes. They'll put Chips and A-N-D.
And.
It's not. It's Chips, the letter N, Salsa Show. That way, you get on.
And like I say, we might toy with a different Facebook page just because that's real estate, so you can have the real estate devotion, and then we'll have to talk about that. Or tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes.
Is there anything that we haven't covered that you'd like to tell our audience about? We have so much. It's like, we
One
just
more
do
time,
this like
if
5
you're
hours.
planning to buy, do it now before the increases on the home next year. So do it now.
Yeah, the
Don't
interest
wait.
rates are low.
We don't even know if
You
they're going to
could
stay like that
qualify
next year.
better.
So.
The monthly payments are going to be low.
Yes.
Yes, so you got to do just make the call. Make the call. We can
Leave
find
your
out
name there too.
how you are, and we can get you going, get your game plan, and eventually we'll be bringing empanadas to you when we do your closing.
Oh Lord.
It's
Yes.
worth it just for the
Empanadas.
empanadas.
That's it.
I would just call them and see. Can
think I'll buy a
It's
house
not
just
just empanada. We
Let-
even
let 'em
come with wine.
I think
so.
I'll just buy the house just to get the empanadas, But
I
no.
can do fongo. I can do tostones.
It's Dominican food.
Wow.
You
Dominican
want it.
food.
Wow, cool. You know what? One of these times, you guys are going to have to come back and visit
Yeah,
and
we'll
bring some of your
and we
food.
eat here. Yeah.
and
We
do
switch
that.
the
That would
chips
be
for
awesome.
mofongo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or empanadas.
We do have chips today, but we're very versatile because the Latino culture, we love our home, we love our familia, and we love our food.
Now it's tamales time.
Yes, tamale time.
We've
That's
been
right.
eating tamales this week every day.
Absolutely. Now, do you make tamales?
I make tamales. And I make
Yes.
pasteles en hoja, which is the Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban type.
Yes.
Pasteles,
George went back to heaven.
Yay!
Look at
Oh, he's so happy now.
I
I'm
will
buying
make
a
some
house
when I was
tomorrow.
him. Yes.
Yeah.
We buy you your food.
Pasteles, oh my
Man.
God.
Yes.
I can't tell you guys how excited we are to start this project with the Lozada team.
Yes. Thank you for having us here. We're stoked.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just going to be wonderful for our community, and again, you don't have to be Latino to call
No,
them.
no,
Okay,
not at all.
you don't have to be. You can got Spanish speakers,
Yes,
English
English
speakers,
speakers.
probably other languages too. If I know
we do.
this team,
We do.
Yeah, we do
We
have
got
one-
Asian.
one
what's-
from Africa.
African. Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
We're a big
Yeah.
group.
Minorities,
We're a big
minority
group.
home
Yes,
ownership.
Very
that's
diverse.
Lozada
Exactly.
team.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah. Yes.
We've been expressing
Yeah.
Latinos, but there's minority home
Yes.
ownership.
The whole brokerage
Yes.
is all minority.
And
Wow.
that's what the
That's
future is
fantastic.
here in
Yes.
Phoenix. So
Yes.
It is.
get ready for it, Phoenix.
Yes.
Home ownership. Home ownership.
That's a mission for next year. 120 houses.
That's our
I'm
mission.
gonna find.
Oh.
120 Latinos that I'm gonna put
Exactly.
on.
Right on.
And
Yes.
we're going to have testimonials here.
Yes.
Yes.
There you
They're
go.
gonna
You're going to
come
help
on
us
our
here to
show.
get our goals. Yes.
They're going to
Yes.
come on our show and they're going to say how proud they are to own a
Exactly.
house.
You're gonna be. I'm one of those 120 Latinos that you guys help.
Yeah, it's
right.
gonna
And
be
you-
in my vision board next Thursday. We're gonna do
board.
vision board.
Yes.
So you have a
Next year.
vision board.
We do every
do.
end of the years. Christina get coaching
Wing
for
and
us.
playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless her.
Yes.
Put it
we
on
got-
paper. It happens.
We get all the tools we need. If you don't use them,
Yeah.
I want to mention too, because a lot of people watch us from around the country as well too.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just my relatives in New Mexico and California, but and Colorado, but from all over. So a lot, Phoenix is just a really big connection. The Phoenix area, the whole valley. So you might even be interested in checking out
Yeah.
real estate here. Give these guys a call
Yes.
instead of having to drive down here. They might, you might be able to answer some basic questions. And
well,
the connection.
something that we didn't mention, like you said, we do virtual tours. We can have our phone, show you, hey, look, this is the house, give you an idea. You can put in an offer. I mean, we do it
Wow.
10 times a day sometimes.
Yeah.
So, definitely that's something we can do. You don't have to be here. All the documentations, for the most part, is digital, especially with this whole distant social distancing and the COVID stuff. But yeah, you don't have to even be here if you want to buy to invest. If you think that you want to own a home here half a year
for
or
rent.
invest, give us a call, and you don't even have to be here. We can make it happen with the palm of our
Yeah,
hand.
lenders
little
they
phone.
take your application by phone, online. So it's
Yeah.
all kind of scenarios that you can do your application and not be here, but you can invest in Arizona. That's a good point. You can get a house here real cheap for a good payment because of the low interest, and then you can rent it and then make money as the house get paid by itself.
there you go.
Yeah, 'cause
Arizona's
that's
a great
what my
place.
son wanted to do he wants to buy a couple of houses, and he's in the military, and he's my son, and he
Yes.
wants to invest
Yeah,
in
because
homes.
usually you can rent
That's
it
a
for more
great
than what
investment.
your mortgage is going to be. So you even is going to have some equity, some plus in there between the payment and the renting price. So you will make money double, and the house will be paying by itself. So
Do you,
what
you
is
guys
to
have
lose?
Management companies that manage, or
Yes.
do you
Inside
do
of Next Gen Real Estate
Yeah,
or
we do.
brokers.
Yeah, you want to rent. Sometimes we help our own clients, to rent a home and be
For a
ready
little bit,
before
yeah.
they buy and stuff. So yeah, we're all in.
But I mean, a
So-
management company that rents out the houses
Yes.
for the.
We have an
owners.
inside of our brokerage. We have a just a department that they take care of that. It's a little low monthly that they charge you to just rent it for
Great.
you to take care of all that, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
That the people don't pay it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
take
maybe
care
in
of
the
it.
guys have
future you'll have like a
Yes,
seminar
you
with
got everything here.
tables with like the brokers and the lenders and the real estate.
Yes.
Like separate tables, like when you go to a convention center. and you see
Correct, yeah, that was-
And that may be something we'll have here, I guess.
That was our
Yeah, that's
vision.
a
It's kind of
good
like a
idea.
one-stop shop. Come in and
Yeah.
come in one door. You go out with your prequel, and then we jump on a car, go look for a house.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
usually do
I
an
like
event
that.
every
I like
year.
that.
It calls it kind of like how you call it? Will be like people come and then we have all this like from warranty, lender, realtors, and we help all at the same time. They
Yeah.
apply and then move to the next one and then this in the same place. But we do it. It's kind of like a
We have-
marathon thing, but
We have the COVID restrictions now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Later
said.
on.
But they can social
year we'll
distance
do
and
it.
still do it.
Yeah, we just have to kind of work it around,
Yeah.
reinvent it somehow, but still get the same message and the same outcome. We just help people out. Help
That's
the
great.
community.
Okay, we had about a couple minutes left, so I want to remind you this is going to be our regular Thursday. I think like during the holidays we might have to skip a Thursday or we'll rebroadcast the show, but we're going to be doing this and we're so excited. So it's going to be every Thursday at 4 p.m. We are so blessed today. We have two fantastic realtors, two new friends of the Chips and Salsa show.
Yes.
Thank you.
Carolina Gomez.
Two new chipsters.
Yes,
Two new
Yes,
chips,
yes.
chips,
I'll bring salsa next time.
Chipstero,
I'll bring
and Edgar
salsa.
Garcia. Okay, great. Because people say, "Well, where's the chips and salsa?" Well, the
know,
guests are
I
supposed
more
to
like
bring
a
it.
I'll bring-
salsa than a chip.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
So, take the last minute, give out your information again, and then we'll close up the show.
Carolina Gomez with Lozada team 480-702-5838.
Edgar Garcia with Lozada Team, Next Gen Real Estate, and also Los Realteros, 623-698-9204. Call us, please. We'd like to help.
Call these guys, really. So remember, Security National Mortgage helps there. And this is the Lozada team. Lozada team. And it's Cristina Lozada.
Cristina Lozada.
Can help you. And Cristina will be here next Thursday, is the
Yes.
plan.
Yes.
So you get to meet her. You guys are welcome back anytime. Please
Thank
come
you.
I'm
back.
bringing pasteles for my amigos.
yes.
You definitely.
yeah.
Yes, and empanadas. I will bring a little bit of it.
Right
What
on.
about that?
Look at Julian's eyes. I'm just like,
Yeah, he's already.
food. Spanish food. Okay.
So thank you very much for tuning in. Be back again with us next Thursday, 4 p.m. here on the Chips and Salsa Show for La Voz de la Comunidad.
Voz de la
Leave your name and
Lara.
number if you want us to call you and reach out to you.
We're gonna eat the. We have a direction.
Oh, and we'll eat chips too.
Alice Lara with.
Don Jorge Alacran eating chips.
Thank you, Carolina. Thank you, Edgar.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
Alice.
Bye,
Thank
Rose.
you, George.
See you next Thursday.
Have a good day.